Ooh, sexy.
Was it?
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh.
Welcome to this week's episode of The Wave. My name is Adam.
My name is Nick. Welcome aboard the bottom of the stream news and chat show.
How are you, Nick?
This is the chat.
This is the chat show.
Okay, I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm not bad at all, thank you. Been up to much.
I had a haircut today.
I noticed it looks beautiful.
Thanks.
That's all right.
The guy asked me, he said, is it too late to say Happy New Year? And I was like,
yes.
yeah, I think it is.
Oh, I think it is.
To be honest. But what else?
What
are
is
you
the
gonna
rule?
Say as a hairdresser at this time of year. It's, what is it today? The 13th. That's too far in.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm embedded into 2022 now.
It's like when you see people for the first time in a year, not like the first, not you've not seen them for a year, like the first time in a calendar year.
Yeah.
Can you just say it at whatever time? If you don't see somebody till March, can you still say it then? That's weird.
No, you're talking absolute madness.
So there has to be a cut-off date somewhere.
I think it's the first week.
Do you reckon literally first week?
Yeah.
What about an email form? So if you're at work and somebody emails you and you're just about to email them back, do you say it then?
First week at work.
Just literally everything's first week.
Yeah, the first 5 working days.
Okay, I'll take that as a hard and fast rule.
Okay, first. Rule approved.
Job done. Yeah, it's too late to say it now.
Do you disagree?
No, I don't disagree.
He was obviously he was the same because he was like, should I say Happy New Year? And then we had this a similar conversation as this.
I think you're too late today.
Yeah,
because it's not happy.
Right.
That's not what I meant. It's been a terrible start to the year.
Talk about something. I mean,
it's January though, isn't it? January is a not happy month.
And then, yes, the January blues type thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's such a build up to like the festive season, isn't there?
Yeah, exactly.
And then it's like blammo, Boxing Day. Forget about Christmas.
Yeah.
All that spirit
Gone.
Get your Easter eggs out, lads.
Oh, I went into Asda last night. I'm not kidding you. There's mini eggs on every aisle. They're just tucked in with the ketchup. They're tucked into the freezers. They're everywhere. It's ridiculous. And it took all my willpower not to buy some because they're my favourite.
Yeah, because
it's ridiculous how
it's
quick
still the new year, so you can't buy Easter eggs.
No, you can't. There's just mini eggs everywhere. The world's being taken over by them.
And then I said, anyway, so kind of joking back, I was like, yeah, we can't. It's too far away. And too long since New Year. You can't say that. I just said, oh, did you have a good Christmas though? Kind of just as a joke. And he was like, well, it's all the fucking same, isn't it?
Oh, wow.
See your family, eat too much, get drunk.
That's what Christmas is all about.
Same every fucking year.
Yeah.
That's what he was like. I was like, all right, who's this guy? You're a barrel of laughs.
You're one of these guys.
One of these anti-Christmas people.
Yeah, how can you be anti-Christmas?
It depends where you are in life, I think. There's definitely times when I've been less bothered about it.
Yeah, I think so.
When, it was just me, for example.
Oh, spend Christmas alone.
Well, no. Well, yeah. Well, I do remember one that wasn't great. But anyway.
Oh, God. We've gone depressing. It's Blue Monday as well. We can't get all depressed. It? Yeah. So we need to be happy and chirpy and nice.
Best week for a holiday, then.
Yeah, definitely. Going on holiday this year?
No. Well, I'm looking actively.
Same.
But no, not this week.
I haven't been on holiday for ages. I need to go on holiday. It's COVID, isn't it?
Isn't it? Yeah.
It's done now, though. It's done.
Fucking all party all the time in this country.
How's he still got a job?
Wabs out, wine out.
Wabs out. Get your wabs out.
Cover everything with cheese and go.
To be fair, that May in 2020 was really hot.
Fine.
So I can see why they wanted a garden party. I can understand it. We're doing political satire. We don't do that. Let's talk about other bullshit.
You're a satire.
You can't just satire talking to me like that. Oh, dear. Do you want to do some Netflix news?
Well, you're not very tall, so I've always sat higher than you.
Hey, I think I'm taller than you.
I think we're about the same.
I think we are pretty much the same.
I mean, your hair might give you the edge.
Have I got big hair?
Yeah, you've got quite voluminous.
Voluptuous.
Yeah, I don't think hair can be voluptuous.
What is it then?
Voluminous.
Voluminous isn't a word.
Yeah, it is.
Nah,
I'm sure it is.
Voluptuous.
A bit of admin.
Okay.
Just quickly, last week's movie episode.
Yeah, Werewolves of
One
the
of
Third
my
Reich.
favourite episodes I think we've done.
Yes, agreed. It was brilliant. Much better than the film.
Yeah. Terrible movie.
Terrible movie.
I will apologise for mispronouncing Joseph Mengelé's name.
I think I pronounced it 100 different ways during the episode. So,
but I said it the same as they did in the movie, so it's their fault.
So how should it have been pronounced?
I think it was Mengele.
Mengele. But the movie didn't do that either.
No. So
it's not our fault then, is it?
I really want to watch more of those movies. I
Haven't
want
we-
a sequel so bad.
I wonder if they're going to make it. It's a bit late. It's been years, hasn't it?
Yeah. Check out our episode from last week.
Last week's episode is so much fun.
Werewolves of the Third Reich.
They're always good when they end up at the bottom of the stream, and that one ended up at the bottom of the stream.
I was right down there.
Yeah. What are we watching this week?
This week we are going to France.
Oh, yeah. We've got a nice hop across the channel.
We're going to watch a movie called Ares.
Yeah. It's going to be an interesting one again, I think.
Yeah.
It's an unusual movie.
I don't want to say too much.
No, I don't want to say too much, but...
Because I'm not... But the reason is because I kind of don't want to get a hint what you thought of it, because I'm really not sure where you're going to
Okay,
sit on
that's
it.
interesting.
But
So we should have
We'll see.
another good, fun conversation on
I think
Thursday.
so. It's always fun.
Come back on Thursday for the movie show.
Yeah.
As always. Please do that every week. It'd be great.
Yes, please. Anyway,
I've got some drag queens on my screen.
lovely.
What's
Should we,
happening with
do you
drag
want to
queens?
start the news?
Yeah.
And you can... I don't know why we're on this. Do you usually have this screensaver?
No.
No. The news starts with some RuPaul news.
RuPaul News. Queen of Netflix.
It's been a controversial week.
Oh, has it really? What's happened?
Because Netflix in the UK has lost the rights to RuPaul's Drag Race.
Literally just called her the Netflix Queen. Now she's not going to be there anymore.
Internationally, in fact, not just the UK.
Okay.
Netflix has shown every season,
Right.
certainly in the UK and internationally, and many countries. But no more, because there is a new kid on the streaming block.
Okay.
A service called Wow Presents Plus.
That's a catchy title.
Sure. They will be dropping the new episodes.
They already are by the looks of it.
Season 14. They started last week, in fact.
Wow.
Yeah.
Prime time as well, 4 a.m.
Who's not waiting for that slut drop at 4 a.m.? £4.49 a month gets you, wow.
January the 8th, is that a
whatever
Monday?
the hell I just said. It was last week.
Is it a Monday, though?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I was just thinking our episodes come out at 3 a.m. on a Monday. No, it's a Saturday.
Okay.
I thought you could do our episode and listen to the wave and then go off and watch RuPaul, personally.
So, yes. But, there's ways and means.
Is there no way in the UK now? Is that available in the UK? Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
must
it is,
be,
yeah.
I've never even heard of it. Wonder what else is on there. Shall we have a quick look?
Oh, yeah, let's do it. I've never heard of Wow Presents Plus.
No,
before
me.
this.
Oh, it's all drag queens.
Oh, it's a drag
It's a drag queen streaming service.
service.
You need to keep that from your wife.
Yeah, probably
Because otherwise
should.
you're going to be £5 a month worse off.
I'm impressed that there is the range and the catalogue for that.
But there apparently is.
That's brilliant.
There's so much drag queen stuff.
Wow, it's like...
There's even documentaries, drag race after shows, Hammy Faye.
Brilliant.
Your wife is going to lose her shit. Excellent. There you go. You've learned something new today.
Yes, always a school day. Do you want to hear an interesting story?
Always.
TV historian
Yep.
Dan Jones.
Is he an historian who is on TV, or is he an historian of TV?
He is a historian who is on TV.
Not somebody who keeps track of.
No,
history of
he'll
TV.
talk about knights and castles
Okay,
and
cool.
Feasts and things like that.
They're the three things that happen in history.
Yeah, knights, castles, and feasts.
Yep. Sounds like a Netflix documentary.
Everyone knows they are the go-to subject. He's got a new car.
Okay, good for him.
He got a Tesla.
Oh, somebody's doing all right.
Yeah, he is, isn't he?
Yeah.
Bit weird though.
Yeah.
Got into his Netflix account and saw a load of horror films had been watched. He's
Right.
like, I haven't watched these,
Okay.
but I've got a couple of young kids. I bet they've been messing around. So he told his daughter off.
For watching horror films on Netflix.
Yeah, watching horror films on Netflix. Goes out to his car a couple of days later.
Yeah.
He's like, I haven't pushed the seat back this far.
Oh, wow. What's going on?
And then there was a hat in the car.
It's like a horror film itself.
Turns out a tramp's been sleeping in his Tesla and using his Netflix account to
No.
watch movies.
No. Really?
Yeah. It's my favourite story of the week.
That's incredible.
Um,
Using the family's poodle bed as a pillow. What? You've got to have some brass balls to go and move into a Tesla.
and be out by morning.
That's absolutely
But
incredible.
unfortunately, he left a bit of evidence behind. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Why is my car not changed? And who's watched all these horror films? Oh, brilliant. Dan J said, someone's been watching Netflix each night in my car, and why not? It's like a 4-star hotel. It's got comfy seats which you can recline. Someone's after another Tesla, aren't they?
Yeah, or another lodger. Just rent it out overnight.
Oh, man. Lovely
We've been
story.
watching Downton Abbey as well.
Hey, the guy has got a wide taste, obviously.
Oh no, he's found drug paraphernalia in his home though. That's not as funny.
No.
It's a very, very humorous story. I like that.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Don't steal other people's Netflix's account.
No way.
Especially all their Teslas. You think they'd be the most secure car?
I know.
You wouldn't think you'd be able to get into somebody else's
Yeah,
Tesla.
I don't know if there's some owner error or what. I'm not sure.
It's got to be, hasn't there? What's this?
Big Mouth. You like Big Mouth,
I
don't
love Big
you?
Mouth. It's a
The
great
animated
show.
show.
Yep.
There is a spin-off coming. Were you aware?
No, I wasn't.
It's coming really soon.
Okay.
March the 18th.
That is really soon.
It's called Human Resources, and it focuses on all the monsters.
Okay.
Basically, Rosie Perez is going to be there. Henry Winkler is in it.
Henry Winkler.
Henry Winkler's playing Keith from Grief.
Okay.
And some of the returnees from the series itself. So Mona, Simon Sex, Jermaine Clement, Andy Newton. There's a trailer out if you want to go and watch it. Yeah, mid-March.
Tito the Anxiety Mosquito is amazing. That's such a great character.
Yeah, I must say that passed me by. That was.
Yeah, I didn't know that was coming. I love Big Mouth. It's so funny.
Yeah.
Excellent. I look forward to March. Might be a bit warmer as well.
Better than January.
Yeah. Fuck January.
More Netflix news. More comedy winging its way to Netflix.
Okay.
Will Arnett.
Oh yeah.
Like Will Arnett?
Yeah, I don't mind him.
He seems to be the brains and the driving force behind this new show. What's it called? Murderville.
So it's an adaptation of Murder in Successful.
Have you seen that?
Yes. I've watched, not all of them, but I've watched a couple of them. So they're adaptating that. So that's basically, there's a different celebrity guest every week.
Yes.
And then it's like a whodunit.
BBC show, wasn't it?
Yeah, BBC Three show, I think. That's coming back to TV as well.
Yeah. The channel's coming back.
They've closed the CBBS channel. Is it CBBS or CBBC channel? One of them's closed.
Right.
And they're replacing it with BBC
Kids
Three.
don't watch normal TV.
No,
They just
exactly.
watch
That's
streaming.
why they closed it.
Yeah, okay. Well, that was winging its way to Netflix soon.
Interesting. Okay, that's interesting. I like that. I like Will Arnett. Murder and Successful.
Sharon Stone is going to be one of the guests.
Of course she is. Why wouldn't she be?
Sad news.
Why? What's happened?
Netflix is trying to get not one, but 2 sequels to Red Notice up and running.
Okay.
They want to film them back to back because, quite frankly, Dwayne Johnson, Gal Gadot, and Ryan Reynolds are quite busy.
Yeah, they are quite busy, especially Dwayne Johnson. He's always got something on the go. He's got jungles to get to.
Exactly. He's got a lot of jungle movies to film.
He loves the jungle.
So they want to try and start shooting them this time next year.
Oh, so not like when they say they want to get them done quick, that's a year away before they
Yeah, but they're all going to be well booked up this until
I would imagine so, yeah.
But they want to do it back to back so they can do 2 movies. I really didn't like that movie.
I didn't hate Red Notice.
No, I didn't hate it, but I didn't.
Fine.
Did I enjoy it? I don't think I enjoyed it. I kind of wanted the time back.
Yeah, it doesn't need 2 sequels.
It kind of broke Ryan Reynolds for me, to be honest.
Yeah, I know what you mean. He just plays Ryan Reynolds.
It was too much.
Free Guy's the same. He just plays Ryan Reynolds, and he just is that caricature of himself now.
Every single line was a quip in it. So same director. He's currently working on the scripts. No one has signed on officially yet, but if Netflix throw enough money at them, I'm sure it's just a matter of time. Yeah. It's the most watched film of all time on Netflix.
It is indeed. We will come to that.
Redder Noticed and Reddest Notice, maybe they'll be called. I don't know.
Red Harder.
Okay.
Golf.com. We're going on golf.com.
I don't think I've ever been on golf.com.
No, me. Didn't even know it existed.
Do you like golf?
Nope.
Okay.
I can't say I've ever watched any golf.
Have you ever had a go?
I've been to a driving range a couple of times.
Yeah.
I'm not very good at it.
What about like
Played in VR.
Crazy Golf?
Yeah, I'm alright at Crazy Golf.
Fair play.
I've got a VR Crazy Golf game that's really good.
Oh, excellent.
That's good fun.
Well, this is not about Crazy Golf. There's no windmills or Lost Jungle courses here. This is the news that Netflix, buoyed by the success of Drive to Survive, their F1 documentary,
Another boring sport.
are repeating the trick with golf.
They're making a golf documentary.
Yeah, which, funnily, you could also call Drive to Survive.
You could do. Oh, that's what they should do.
Yeah.
The sequel to Drive to Survive is Drive to Survive.
And they have nothing to do with each
No,
other.
they're just both sports documentaries.
That'd really make me happy.
Yeah, me too.
That's not going to happen.
No.
Yeah, so there's going to be, I think it's something like 14 of the top 20 players in the world have agreed to.
So it's basically just going to follow them.
Follow the tour.
For a tour. Okay.
I really hope one of them's like Shooter McGavin from Happy Girl. Yeah, it's interviews. It's following them around as they're playing. And I'm sure, well, if the rumours of the F1 documentary are anything to go by, let's see if they manage to drum up a bit of controversy somewhere along the line with some of the events.
I'm sure they will. There'll be some golfers that don't want to be in it.
It's the same studio that produced Drive to Survive, so there's going to be a template that they're going for.
Yeah.
Put it that way.
Does it have a title?
Not yet.
I hope they call it Drive to Survive. Drive to Survive. So then we know it's the second season with a number.
Oh, yeah. Nice. God, it writes itself,
It does, doesn't it? It's so easy, this creativity arc.
Netflix has got a new second biggest film of all time.
They've got a new number 1 and a new number 2. What is it?
Don't Look Up.
Don't Look Up. It's the second biggest film of all time on Netflix.
Yeah.
No, I'm not surprised. The cast alone sells that film.
It has now had 321,520,000 viewing hours.
Viewing hours.
Since Christmas Eve.
That's impressive.
It's
It's only
gone
3
past
weeks.
Bird Box, which was a top for a very long time.
Yeah, it was.
So it's still got. I don't think it could catch Red Notice, but it certainly could put a bit more distance between itself and Bird Box because it's not yet at its first 28 days. It's got
No,
another
still
week
got
or so
another
left.
week or so left.
Yeah, I watched it this week. I know we did talk about it last week briefly.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it.
It's all right, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's surprisingly decent. It's better than Red Notice.
Oh, yeah. And yeah, I'm not quite sure. Well, I am sure why it got such a critical backlash because I think they don't like.
Yeah,
A lot of the journalists don't like the message, and
it's a hit at the media and at politicians,
Yeah.
and the media are not going to like them being attacked. Are they?
I had a good time.
It's fun. It's entertaining and it's fun and it's got a good cast.
Yeah.
What more could you want from a
Exactly.
popcorn movie? It's a popcorn movie. What more could you want from it? I just wish those 2 end credit scenes weren't there.
They were very self-indulgent.
They were, and they were necessary.
Take them out, please.
Please. Want a director's cut,
Yeah.
but shorter.
Yeah, just take those 40 seconds out.
But the thing is that those 2 scenes are pure that director, so he's not going to take them out, is he? What's this?
Do you know Kanye West?
I know of him. I don't know him.
Or as he was formerly known.
What's he known as now?
Yeah, he changed his name, didn't he?
Did he?
Yeah.
To what?
Yay.
Yay?
Like Kanye.
Oh, like Kanye. Yeah, that's the sort of dick move he does. That doesn't surprise me.
When he released a new album last year, did you hear about this at the time? He lived in the Atlanta Falcons American football stadium.
No.
They gave him a little room.
Really?
Yeah, and he just lived in there.
What,
He
made
was-
an album?
Yeah,
Why?
because you can do that when you're
Kanye. Or
rich and
Ye.
powerful.
Yeah, he's a strange guy, isn't he?
Well, anyway, you might get to see how strange because
Bet you I don't.
sounds like a challenge. Netflix is launching a 3-part global event that they're calling it.
3-part global event.
It's Genius, a Kanye trilogy. It's a documentary trilogy.
Is it called Genius?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
No, Genius.
Genius. Genius. Jenyuhs.
Yeah, it says viewers will be
Genius.
given an intimate look at the rapper's life from his formative days as he tried to break into the music industry to his life today as a global brand and artist. There is a teaser trailer available if you want to watch it.
Probably all right. I'm probably going to give this one a miss. I'm not going to lie.
Wednesday, 16th of February,
That's not that long away either, is it?
and you'll get a weekly release.
Oh, it's coming every week.
Yeah, 3 weeks.
3
I
weeks.
don't know if it's going to... I wonder if it'll end up like that Beatles documentary. And it'll be like...
9 hours long.
Yeah.
Maybe. Oh, I hope not. Yeah.
Each one's like.
Will you watch it?
I don't think so.
The title alone has put me off. Genius has really pissed me off. I don't know why. It's just annoying. Next one.
Sure. Last week we spoke about the Roald Dahl adaptation,
Yes.
The Tale of Henry Sugar.
That's the one.
There is now a director.
Oh, okay.
It is Wes Anderson,
Oh, that's interesting.
who obviously directed Fantastic Mr. Fox
yeah.
previously from Roald Dahl's work, which is a great movie.
It is a great movie.
I'm a big fan of Wes Anderson.
I am as well.
I like his whimsy.
It works with Roald Dahl as well, doesn't it?
Yeah.
They two seem to go hand in hand.
There is still seems to be a lack of info of how this collection of short stories is being turned into a movie, but it's rumoured that he's going to sort of go down the Coen Brothers template. They released a few years ago The Ballad of Buster Scruggs for Netflix, which was 3 sort of intertwined stories in the movie. And we think that could be the way this is going.
Okay.
Richard Ayoade has also joined the cast.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm excited for this.
Yeah, I think so.
I like a Roald Dahl adaptation.
Yeah.
And I do enjoy Wes Anderson, so that's exciting. And I like Richard Ayoade.
To be frank, it's interesting that they're going straight away for some of the lesser known stuff.
Yeah, I like that.
Because do we want to see The Witches again? Or,
yeah.
You know. Yeah, but there was a Witches movie out last
year.
The
Witches has only just been done, hasn't it? So probably not. And there's some that you couldn't do. Like the twits you wouldn't get away with these days, I don't think.
You could maybe do an animation, a sort of SpongeBob wacky.
I feel like they're going to try and go live action.
I think they will for as much as possible.
Yeah.
With this.
There's some that you just couldn't do these days.
Got to get their money's worth.
Yeah.
Netflix have.
Well, they're certainly going for it. There's loads of stuff in the works. So we'll see. I did have a look through that book I mentioned, the anthology book I've got of his, but there was no mention of it in there either.
Oh, right. Interesting.
So it's really like unknown. Well, not unknown, but lesser known.
Lesser known, yeah.
Definitely.
Another big bit of news that has been causing some controversy.
This is controversial.
This week.
Yes.
And, I mean, it's a bit surprising because so often when the name Michael Bay is mentioned, people are just happy to hear that he's on board that movie.
Are they?
I'm being a little bit sarcastic. Michael Bay is going to produce an English language version of the, quite frankly, acclaimed isn't high enough praise for it, the Indonesian action movie The Raid.
The greatest action movie of all time, apparently.
It's pretty damn close.
I haven't seen it.
Have you not?
No, and I really should
love it.
I really should get around to it. I will get around to it. There's 2, isn't there?
Yeah, The Raid and Raid 2. They're both brilliant. They're both absolutely fantastic.
I will do them. I've been struggling for films to watch lately, so I'll add them to my list.
Yeah, find out where they are. I don't know where they are, streaming wise, in this country, but I'm sure you can find them out.
I'm sure I can. I'll do it while you're talking.
I think this has got a lot of people a bit nervous because Michael Bay is not known for his subtlety. And also, I was kind of thinking earlier in the week, why does this need remaking? Has not Squid Game shown that we don't have to do English language versions of everything? You know,
yeah, absolutely.
If it's good, if it hits the right niche at the right time, it doesn't matter.
People seem to be clambering for that sort of stuff at the minute as well. Because like you look at Parasite winning the Oscar, you've got Squid Game taking over the world. Yeah. People are not bothered about the language barriers anymore. The Raid, incidentally, is on Shudder in the UK.
Okay. Yeah, just go and watch The Raid and The Raid 2.
I will,
because they're amazing.
Maybe I'll get a free trial of Shudder. I think you get some sort of discount from it from Amazon Prime anyway.
Okay.
I think it's part of Amazon's packages.
So I don't know if part of this is only me thinking out loud. They were both directed by Gareth Evans.
Okay.
And his next movie is coming to Netflix.
Oh, right.
Which is called Havoc with, I think it's Tom Hardy and Forrest Whitaker.
Good names.
When Forrest Whitaker sent all his holiday photos from Wales.
Yeah.
That's the movie.
That's the movie he was making, I remember.
So whether there is something in there of, well, yeah, if you let me make this movie,
I'll remake The Raid for you.
I'll sign on to help produce this.
Why don't Netflix just offer Shudder some money and get The Raid rather than make a new one? It's going to be cheaper.
Exactly.
Mad.
It does say Evans is involved at this stage, but it feels unnecessary.
It feels very unnecessary, and I can see why that's controversial.
Yeah.
Why would you put Michael Bay there?
I know. It always feels like is just to stir up
Why not just let Gareth Evans do it? If he's involved anyway, he's a great director. Just let him do it. Nearly there.
That's all the Netflix news.
Good Netflix newsing. Well done.
But there is a couple of bits of movie news I thought you'd find interesting.
Okay.
Because I know that you're a big fan of Stephen King.
How do you know that? I
'Cause-
keep it secret. I am a huge Stephen King.
You've mentioned it a few times.
Once or twice.
There's this year, again, something that I wasn't aware about. Later in 2022, you are getting a movie version of Salem's Lot.
Ooh.
It's one of my favourite books of his, actually.
One of the best of his.
It's
Yeah.
excellent.
Very early. Very, very early book.
It is going to be the third adaptation of this book,
Yeah.
which makes it only equal by Carrie as the Stephen King property with the most
Really?
adaptations.
That's interesting, isn't it? Because they're like the two first
they his
books.
first
Yeah, I
two?
think so.
Yeah. So it's just a matter of time. We're going to work through more.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because the next one would be The Shining.
Yeah.
And there's two of them. So if somebody remade The Shining, there'd be three of them.
Yeah. Well,
There's also two of The Stand, which is also another early one. So
Yeah.
remake that again.
That was only just remade.
It was
though,
only
so,
just remade. Pretty poor.
Be a while before we get back around to that. Yeah, later in the year, and the third time's a charm. Have you seen any of the other
Yeah, a long time ago.
adaptations of this? I think it was I think they were both TV.
I've seen the first one. I'm not sure if I've seen the second one.
Okay.
I don't think so. I've seen this guy, which is I think the early guy. You can't see that, but there's a picture from the film, which I think was the. I've got it on. I had it on DVD. I think
Okay.
a long, long time ago. Cool. You can't go wrong with a Stephen King adaptation. That's not true. Lots of people have gone wrong with Stephen King
Yeah,
adaptations.
that's a real swing and a miss there from you, I'm afraid.
Yeah, sorry, you're right. I apologise. But then some of the greatest movies of all time are Stephen King adaptations.
Oh yeah, equally.
So some of the worst of all time and some of the best of all time. Same author. I finished his latest book recently, Billy Summers.
Okay.
It's great.
Good.
Yeah, really good. One of the best things he's written in ages.
He still churns them out, doesn't he?
He
To
does,
be fair
yeah.
to him.
I think he's got 2 more coming this year.
Wow,
He's in his 70s now.
that's good going.
It is good going. No, it's one of the best. It's not a horror book. It's a story about what they called hitmen. It's a story about a hitman,
Okay.
and it's really good.
Good.
Check it out if you've not checked it out already.
Some news that we've had to edit a little bit
Okay.
because originally this final piece of news was to tell you that Bottom of the Stream alumni Samara Weaving
Yeah.
has joined a Sam Raimi produced movie called Boy Kills World.
Okay.
Unfortunately, she only lasted about a week because she's now left said movie.
How? What? How does that happen?
Scheduling conflicts,
Oh, okay.
which you'd think would be worked out or not before the
she signed-
announcement.
yeah, you'd think so, wouldn't you?
So she has now been replaced by Jessica Roth,
Okay.
who was in Happy Death Day. This movie sounds crazy. So Boy Kills World has been described as a one-of-a-kind action spectacle set in a dystopian fever dream reality. Boy is a deaf mute with a vibrant imagination. When his family is murdered, Boy escapes to the jungle and is trained by a mysterious shaman to repress his childish imagination and become an instrument of death.
Wow. Okay.
Bill Skarsgård is leading it. He will play Boy.
Oh, so it's not a boy, it's a man boy.
Yeah, well, he's going to be a boy, train up and come back a man, I guess.
Okay.
Kill people.
I'm really confused by the sentence about what Jessica Roth's character's name is.
She's playing an assassin called June 27.
That's what it says. Is that correct? Okay.
Based.
Bill Skarsgård, also an alum of this show.
Oh, yes, of course he is. Yeah. Based on a graphic novel. Sounds like fun.
Yeah, it does.
I'm
sound
looking
like
out
fun.
for that one.
Exciting.
Boy Kills World. Not a very dark reimagining of Boy Meets World.
That would be quite dark.
It would be exceedingly dark.
Excellent. Is that all your news done?
News done.
Normally, at this point in the show, I'd say to you, have you watched anything good at the top of the stream? But neither of us have.
Not really.
I'm.
I've been very busy. I've got a bit of stuff going on.
You've got half a house.
Yeah. So I haven't done too much.
I came to your
watching
house.
stuff.
I saw your.
yeah.
I saw your building site.
Yeah.
It looks good. It's going to look great when it's done.
Bit dusty.
Yeah, I imagine there's dust.
Cat
everywhere.
walked in the other day, gone grey.
Oh no! Is that the stress of it all?
It's just covered in thin layer of dust.
It's going to look great when it's finished. I'm excited to see it.
All part of the fun.
So I haven't watched anything on Netflix this week, and I know you haven't watched anything. on
The only thing I watched is we've already done it. Don't look up.
I don't know if it's me. I don't know if it's them, but I'm really struggling with Netflix at the minute.
I mean, I can't. I feel like I don't even know if I can comment because I've not really
even
been watched much TV.
I don't know.
So.
There doesn't seem to be anything on there that's grabbing my attention.
Okay.
I don't know why.
I would say check back in next week because in a week or so we should start getting a bit more confirmation of what's coming next month.
Yeah,
so.
Afterlife.
In terms of movies and
Afterlife comes tomorrow.
Yeah, that'll be a big.
Well, tomorrow it'll be out by the time this episode comes out. There's that one about the house that we talked about a few weeks. Is that what it's called? The house.
The stop motion creepy
animation.
Yeah,
thing. That's coming over the weekend as well. So there are stuff coming, but at the minute I don't know. I don't know if it's the January thing or what. But I'm just searching through Netflix and not finding anything.
Yeah,
it is fine. It has to be fine. I
That's
checked my Netflix viewing history the other day, and it told me I'd watched a film that I haven't watched.
No, really.
So I don't know where that's come from. So they're either making up numbers for films now.
What was it?
I don't know. What was it?
Are you sure you didn't fall asleep?
Pretty sure I didn't fall asleep. Yeah, I went on because I always go on before we do the show to see in case there's anything I've forgotten I've watched. And it told me I'd watched a film called The Wasteland.
Never heard of it.
It only came out like the last couple of days.
Okay.
And I haven't. I haven't.
Not one of those things where you just clicked on it for a second and it started playing. Or
I don't think so.
I don't even know what that movie is.
I can tell you.
Okay.
If you would like to know.
Yeah, I am quite interested into what this mystery is.
It was released this year. A family living in seclusion is visited by an evil being that feeds on fear.
Oh.
Can little Diego save his mother from the beast and herself?
Is a Tramp sleeping in your car watching
I
Netflix?
was say no. Maybe.
You haven't got Tesla,
I mean, it sounds like the sort of thing I would watch.
It does sound like the sort of thing you would watch.
But I haven't watched it. I swear. So Netflix has made up a viewing figure there. So that if that film's got a 1, then I haven't watched it. I honestly haven't been watching it. I've been watching Jimmy Carr's new quiz show on Channel 4.
Okay.
That's quite good. Want to check it out?
Maybe. What's
the
premise?
It's called I Literally Just Told You. And it's...
Yeah, what's the premise?
They write questions live on the show.
Oh, nice. I quite like that.
You answer. So it's a memory game. So
Yeah.
So it'll be like, they'll ask a question, and then 20 minutes later, they'll ask, what did Alison give as the answer to that question
Okay.
that was wrong? And then it's like, Jimmy mentioned this previously. What was he?
Okay.
And there's got 2 women there writing the questions as it goes along.
Cool.
They fucked it up last week.
Right.
It was well funny. So it starts with 4 contestants.
Okay.
Gets down to 2. And in the last round, the 2 contestants write the questions for each other. So it's like a penalty shootout. So you get 3 questions each. Whoever gets the most wins.
Sure.
One of the contestants wrote a question that hadn't been mentioned in the show.
Oh, brilliant.
So Jimmy Carr had to give them both the money. They both won. He called him up on stage at one of his live shows and was like, look, we fucked up.
Feels like cheating.
Nobody in the studio noticed, which is weird. Because I noticed straight away. I was like, that wasn't on there. They've never mentioned that. But nobody in the studio noticed. It was really bizarre. So he called him up on stage at his live show and gave him the money.
Okay.
It was weird. But it's quite good.
Weird.
If you want to check it
That's
out.
an interesting concept. I might check that
It's on
out.
Channel 4.
Good.
So that's all I've watched. I feel bad. That's
fine.
literally all I've watched.
You,
Do you want to...
you have watched something.
I have watched
I
something.
hope.
I have watched the episode 3 of Katla.
Good. Me too.
Watched it last night.
Good.
Also watched the finale of Dexter last night. I don't want to talk about it, but I've got a smile on my face.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Not many people have.
Okay.
I have.
I haven't watched any of that. I will get to it.
Get to it.
No, it's all there.
There's an argument there of that being the best season of Dexter.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I swear to you. I'm not even
Is
joking.
it just you having that argument?
No, I've spoke to people about it. It's great.
Okay.
Katla. Can we
Yes.
talk about Katla?
Episode
3. Worst
Yeah.
episode so far?
I mean,
Nothing happens.
no, it did occur to me during this that by the end of it, I thought, I quite enjoyed that. And it's very atmospheric, but nothing had moved forward.
There was a worry. We had a worry a couple of weeks ago that it was going to be like, there's got to be some filler in this somewhere. I think we found one.
Also, I came away really annoyed, but I've not decided yet if that's how I was supposed to come away.
Okay, what annoyed you?
The character, the rock guy, the scientist
The
who's
Rock.
come up to
The scientist
investigate rocks.
and he's found his son.
Yeah, and his dead son
But
appeared in the bed.
he was a bit annoying, wasn't he? And he hasn't told anybody. He's kept the son as...
Two things
captive.
annoyed me. The son annoyed me generally,
Yeah,
and but I don't know if it was the dub,
could have been.
but the character annoyed me. The guy, the scientist, annoyed me because I didn't understand why he was acting this way.
Yeah.
I didn't understand why he's immediately hiding this kid.
So he's basically his dead kids turned up in his
Yeah.
in his
So this is now the third person to emerge from this volcano
Yeah.
covered in ash.
He's covered in ash, and he's decided not to tell anybody and just keep him hidden away.
Yeah, no,
He locks him in a shed.
Yeah, it was horrible.
It was horrible. But the kid was evil. There was a real Pet Sematary vibe.
He was
going
creepy, whereas the other two ladies
on. He was
have
more
come
than
back.
creepy. He wanted to kill all of his classmates at one point. He cut some wings off a parrot.
Yeah. So it was obviously a weird kid.
It reminded me of Pet Sematary. It's like he'd come back from the dead as an evil being.
Yeah.
But then none of the others have had that. One of them's a bit moody.
Maybe he was a fucked up kid anyway, and well, we'll find that out.
The storyline I'm not enjoying at the minute, or I didn't enjoy in this episode, is the woman who's come back and is also still there. So there's two versions of the same person in town.
Yeah, okay.
I feel like more people should be finding that strange.
Yeah.
Because
everyone is taking this in their stride.
Yeah, nobody's finding it weird.
There's no
weird shit's going down in this program, and nobody's finding it weird.
Yeah, the policeman's just like ambling around.
Yeah,
like
even the woman.
No one's raising any alarm bells, are they?
Even the Swedish woman who has come back because a clone of her has turned up is not acting like that's a strange thing.
Not enough. No.
If a younger version of you turned up at your house one day. Yeah. Knocked on the door. That'd be weird, right?
Totally.
And you'd freak out. But nobody seems to be. And I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Maybe they'll explain it all and the whole town's possessed or something. But it's like the girl who's found her missing sister from a year ago. They just started arguing a lot.
Yeah, and then they went swimming.
Then they went swimming for a bit, and they were all right then. Something weird's going on. And
I don't want to judge too much because we're only three episodes in. There's 5 left. But it's not quite hanging together.
No, it doesn't. And I don't think you can blame the dub. The story's a bit strange, but nobody's finding it strange.
Yeah.
And I'm finding that strange.
That they're not finding
I'm finding that
weird.
Uncomfortable that nobody's finding this really weird.
They're just kind of trucking along.
You think somebody be there going, guys, this is fucking weird.
Yeah.
But nobody.
Three dead people have turned up.
3 dead. Two dead people and a person who's still alive has turned up.
A younger version of someone.
I must say that the end of this episode was really good.
Yeah.
So the young lad got locked in the shed, and he found a emergency satellite phone, and he calls his mother, who was obviously off island
back in the big city,
and she just stops her car in the middle of the road because her dead son's ringing her, and freaks out. And I was like, well, somebody's having a natural reaction, and I like it, but
it has used the same trick at the end of all 3 episodes so far.
Yeah, it has exactly how
so it's
it really has. Nobody new turned up in this episode, but somebody found out about somebody turning up again. Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm not as excited for episode 4 as I was for episode 3.
No, I'm the same. But there is a lot to like. It looks incredible. It is so atmospheric. It's very ominous. Same as a bit like I said last week. I've just got this underlying feeling. I just feel like it's not going to hang together.
Yeah, I think you're right. I've got that worry now more than I had before.
Yeah.
One thing I will say is, as far as dubs go, it's a really good dub.
Oh, it's very good.
It's a very good dub.
Because we've got proper, the voice actors. You say your dub is with an accent.
Yeah. So your voice actors are Icelandic, Swedish.
He's not got an American dub over the top.
No, which is good. So we'll see. We'll see what Channel 4. We'll see what episode 4 brings. Yeah. But I will say I'm not as excited for episode 4 as I was for episode 3.
Okay.
So
I think that's fair. That's fair.
Good. I'm glad you think that's fair.
No problem.
Right, before we go, do you want to quickly run through the current Netflix top 10?
Yeah, we've not done that for ages.
We haven't done it for ages, so I feel like we should do it because it's been a while.
What should we start with? Should we do movies?
We'll do movies first. English language movies, because that's how Netflix, for some reason, have decided to break up their catalogue. They've split them into English, non-English movies and TV.
Yeah. Okay.
I find strange. I don't know why they've done it.
No.
But they have. So this week, so the week of January the 3rd to January the 9th is the most recent full week that we've got available to us right now. Obviously, Don't Look Up was number 1.
58 million hours.
That's a lot. Mother Android was number 2. 29 million hours.
That's Chloe Grace Moretz.
It is indeed. It is indeed. I nearly put it on the other night, but again, I was just flicking through. I was like, I can't be bothered with it.
Okay.
I don't know why. It just doesn't appeal. The Lost Daughters at number 3. That's doing really well. Everybody's like...
It has had incredible reviews.
Yeah, it has. It's doing really well.
I think I will get to it at some point, but I don't feel I need to rush.
No, same. It's Olivia Colman, so I'll definitely watch it at some point. But
it's highly rumoured to be, good Oscar contender, etc. So we'll see.
Back to the Outback is number 4.
Looks like a Outback set animation.
Looks like it. Red Notice at number... Oh, where's number 5 gone? There it is. The Unforgivable is at number 5.
Sandra Bullock's new movie.
Sandra Bullock.
She did an interview this week basically praising Netflix, didn't she?
Oh, did she?
You see
I
that?
didn't see
She
that.
said she basically said, "I owe my later career to them because
That's fair.
basically no one else was giving me a job."
That's fair. She did Bird Box.
Yeah.
And now she's done this. Good for her. Sandra Bullock's great. I don't understand why nobody were giving her a job. She's great.
Yeah.
Number 6 is Red Notice. We talked enough about that film. Number 7 is Just Go With It.
I think I like. Do you know what I like about these charts is when just some random
shit
movies
turns
just comes back onto the streaming service and
Charts.
10.5 million hours have been spent watching a Adam Sandler movie from I don't know 15 years ago probably. Just go with it.
What I'm finding weird about these charts nowadays is that Netflix have always had a view is 70-something seconds.
Yeah.
So why are they counting these ones in watched hours?
It's just a different
It's
metric.
just
isn't
it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
They just change their minds all the time.
It
of
was,
how they
it
measure
was
stuff.
basically so they could make Red Notice the new number one
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah, it's just really strange. So now we're talking hours rather than minutes.
Yeah.
This is another random one at number 8 is Journey to the Mysterious Island.
That's the
The Rock in the Jungle. I think it was his first or second jungle movie.
It's at least his second because his first movie was Welcome to the Jungle.
Oh, true, yeah. There's just
She says it in the title.
he loves
He's
the
never
jungle,
left.
doesn't he? He loves the jungle. He's
Two-
always in the jungle.
2 journeys, 2 Jumanjis. Welcome to the Jungle. Red Notice. He's
Jungle
in the
Cruise.
Jungle Cruise.
And he's always got a grey t-shirt on in the jungle. It's just it's a strange man. SEAL Team is number 9. That's an animation with seals in. Don't need to say much more than that. Then the youngest lard, the longest yard, another Adam Sandler film, is at number 10. 9.96 million hours this week.
Hey, look, Netflix spent all that money on Adam Sandler for a reason.
Yeah, well, he's got 2 films in the charts this week, so it's paying off.
That's the one where the remake, isn't it? Where he puts a football team together.
I'm not going to lie to
Prison.
you, mate. I haven't seen that.
Have you not?
No. It's got Adam Sandler and Chris Rock in it. I haven't seen that.
I think it's full of like wrestlers and Burt Reynolds.
Wrestlers and Burt Reynolds.
Yeah.
That's 2 of my favourite things.
There you go.
Quickly run through the English TV chart.
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm going to go from the bottom because this is the right way around to do it. I don't know why I went from the top on that one. Cobra Kai Season 2 is at 10. Cobra Kai Season 3 is at 9. Queer Eye Season 6 is at number 8.
Excellent.
And then Cobra Kai Season 1 is at 7. Cobra Kai is dominating.
It's people doing a catch up
Yeah, of course it is, or starting.
Or starting and just going through all 40
100%.
episodes. And what a great time you'd have if you were doing that.
We know somebody who has just done it and it seems like he's having a great
Yeah.
time. Just do it. Cobra Kai's amazing. I'm gonna do it again at some point.
Sure.
The Witcher Season 1 is at number 6. Manifest Season 1 is at number 5.
Okay.
Which is a strange one to be in there. Emily in Paris Season 2 is at number 4.
Oh, some news on that, which didn't include in the news section.
Emily in Paris?
Yeah,
It's about the Ukrainian lawsuit?
No.
Oh, okay.
It has been renewed
Oh, is it?
for not just 1, but 2 further seasons.
Interesting. Season 3 and Season 4.
Yeah.
Emily in Paris. Stick with it. I don't even know what it's about. I'm not that interested.
She's an American young lady who's gone to work in a French advertising
It's
agency.
a bit like Sex and the City,
Um,
but modern.
yeah, kind of.
Do you watch it?
I've seen a couple. My wife watches it. I've been in the room, so to speak.
The Witcher Season 2 is at number 3. Stay Close, the limited series, is at number 2.
Okay.
That's Harlan Corbin's new one, is it?
Yeah.
And
It's James Nesbitt, who I always get confused with
Rabsy Nesbitt.
with John Hannah.
Yeah, they're very similar looking people, aren't they?
Yeah.
But I think James Nesbitt is the one that gets more work nowadays.
Yes, I think you're right.
I'm going to watch that.
You've watched a couple of those Harlan Coben ones, haven't you?
I don't like police procedural drama.
Okay.
And you know, like ITV, I call them ITV dramas because they're all the same. They've all
Sure.
got the same cast. It's always like...
Family or the detective has a hidden secret that is now coming out. And
yeah, it's always... They're always...
will his
They're
past stay buried?
paint by numbers police procedural dramas. But the previous 2 Harlan Coben ones have been quite good.
Yeah.
So there was one with Michael C. Hall in,
Yes.
which was Safe.
I think so.
And then there was The Stranger as well. They were both really good. So I'm going to check this one out. And predictably, Cobra Kai Season 4 is at number 1 with 107 million viewing hours.
Well,
this week.
it's now traditional spot, isn't it? First week of the year.
Yeah.
Cobra Kai's here.
It's interesting to find out that Cobra Kai Season 5 is in the bag.
It is in post-production.
It currently is in post, so it makes me wonder if this Season 5 might come a little bit sooner.
Possibly depends how quickly they can get up and running with 6 if
Yeah,
they're going for
exactly.
6.
Well, the guys, I mentioned it before. I listened to the two guys' podcast, and they've obviously now finished season 5.
Yeah.
They don't know if they've got season 6 yet. They're obviously going to get it, but they haven't been told
Officially.
So as far as they're concerned, now they've got all this time, and obviously the guy who plays Miguel is going off to. He's going to be Blue Beetle in the
That's
DC
right.
universe. So they're itching to go. They're ready to go for it. So Netflix will renew it sooner rather than later.
I think so. I just wonder what the end game is with it.
Just keep going with it. Does it need one?
They can't be under 18 for 10 years.
Yeah, you can. This is a world where karate is more important than anything else.
Yeah, but it's the under 18 All Valley Karate Championship.
Yeah, but they've got.
You'll have a bigger
They'll just
roster
expand
of
it, won't they?
coaches.
They'll just expand it. You've got that committee member who run the All Valley. They'll just say, "Oh, we just knock the age limit off and just have a karate championship." And then Ralph Macchio can have a go.
What's her name? Tam. She'll have she's already got 2 coaches. She can have 6 shoulders to look over in the next tournament.
Yeah. Yeah, we are going to have more coaches. Well, Miguel's gone off to... I don't want to give spoilers away. Miguel's left the All Valley now, the area now. So you could do that. Let's just have him in wherever he's going. There might be a spoiler in there. Don't care. Just watch Cobra Kai, people. It's great. Stranger Things is coming soon. When's that coming?
Summer.
So is it coming in the summer? I don't know why I just said that. I'm losing my mind, Nick.
That's fine.
Should we just go?
Just lose it or whatever.
Do you want to look at the non-English charts?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Look, what's number 1? The Wasteland. Do you know why? 'Cause nobody's watched it, but they've given everybody a viewing credit on it.
11 million hours, dude.
11
Nearly
million
12
hours.
million. How many did you watch?
Not a single minute of it. I've not heard of any of the others, film-wise.
No, but I'm going to go and look at Vicky and her mystery because it sounds a bit dirty.
Cool. Go
That's
and
all I have
watch.
to say
Go and watch
about
Vicky and her mystery.
Oh, the big release last month, wasn't it? It was The Silent Sea. That's the new big Korean drama.
What's that about?
I think it's like astronauts.
Oh, okay. Yep, looks like it from that picture. There's definitely an astronaut in that picture. Squid Game's still holding its weight in charts.
Just
number 8.
the 17 weeks.
17 weeks in the
10.
top 10. What's its number at now? All time. 1.65 billion. I still can't believe that.
It's a lot.
It's over 1 billion more than number 2.
Yeah.
What happened?
What a zeitgeist that is.
We need to, at some point, we need to do a bonus episode on what happened. How did Squid Game get where it
Okay,
got?
cool.
I don't know how we're going to do it, but we need to do it.
That's fine. We can do that.
We can do it. Cool. I think that's it. I think we should probably get out of it now because I feel like we've just rambled for the last 20 minutes. But that's what we do. That's what the wave is.
It's all part of the fun.
It's all part of the fun. People come here to listen to us chat. That's what we're doing. So we're going to get out of here. You're going to go and wait until Thursday. We're going to go and record our episode on, what's it called?
Aries.
And then on Thursday, you can listen to that.
Yeah, come back. Same usual time.
Usual time, usual place.
Right in this feed.
Enjoy.
We're going to talk about quite the French action flick.
French fighty flick. Is it not? It's fighty.
Definitely is, yeah.
There's some fighting. It's violent.
Bone crunching action. That's what it would say on the poster.
It probably does say that on the poster. Right, let's get out of here.
Cheers.
Thanks for listening, everybody. Goodbye. Say cheers.
Cheers.
Bye.